that when the brook dried up, that God began to speak. Come on, somebody. Sometimes we listen to God, but then there's times when we get comfortable and we get satisfied. Well, everybody else ain't got it, but this is what I got, God, and I'd rather stay right here. Ain't nobody else understands it, but I understand you, God, and I'll just be good right here. And sometimes when God begins to speak, he has to stop everything. I don't know who I'm talking to in this place tonight, but I need to tell you, at the place that you're at right now, whatever you think that yes, Lord, I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Why am I going through this? I need to tell you something right now. He's the author and the finisher of your faith, and what he has declared in your life to be. I want you to know that you step through every place with God and know as he has declared it that God has ordered you in every place of your life. Elijah's getting ready. The brook dries up, and so God says, I want you to go to Zarephath. Go to Zarephath, because there I have prepared a widow woman to sustain you. I like sustain. You know, because that's when God keeps you. Sustaining power, the keeping power of God. He says, go to Zarephath. Now, you got to understand, Zarephath is a hometown of Jezebel, the same woman that the prophet is running from because she scared him to death. So he's on the backside of a desert because one woman, listen, and she didn't even show up. She just sent a letter. Woo, come on, somebody. She just sent an email. You got mail. Oh, my Lord, this woman's going to kill me. What am I going to? So he runs to the backside of the desert, and God still looks over and says, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to keep you here. God says, it's okay. I'm going to build your faith. Listen to me. Some of you feel like you've been on the backside of the desert, but God is building your faith, because when you come out of this thing, I'm telling you right now, you'll run to a widow woman that ain't got nothing that God said, I'm going to sustain you. Come on, somebody. Because sometimes we run to the wrong place. But run where God tells you to run. He begins to go to Zarephath, and he gets out, and on the other side, this widow woman, she's gathering sticks. Now listen, this ain't your average widow woman. She ain't skipping along there and everything's going good. No, she's coming out and everything is falling apart, and her mind's already cuckoo. She's going to make her and her boy one more meal. So she's gathering sticks so she can make a fire. As she's gathering sticks, she's walking along, and here comes the prophet and the man of God, and he sits down on a stump out there in the middle of the forest. And he says, what are you doing? She's already in such a mind frame of God, either I'm going to die or you're going to take care of me. She says, I'm gathering sticks for one more meal. We have no more meal. Nothing else left. I'm going to gather sticks. I'm going to prepare a food for me and my boy. And then we're just going to sit here and we're just going to die. There's nothing else to do. There's nobody to borrow from. Everybody's in the shape that we are. I can't go to the next house and ask for a meal because nobody else has got none. I've got just what I've got. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to make it. And I'm just going to sit here and we're going to die. And the prophet looks over and he says, well, while you're on your way, would you make me one? Now listen to this, okay? This woman, she's thinking, if you got enough nerve to ask me in the middle of a drought to make you one, I guess I probably will. So she's walking off, and this is what he said to her. He said, oh, by the way, would you bring me a glass of water? Now listen to this. There's a drought, there's no rain, there's nothing else. He's needing a glass of water because he just left the brook where he was getting water from. And God said, I'm going to use a widow woman to sustain you. So she's going to sustain you. Why don't you just give me a drink? Now, the meal, okay, I'll give you a meal. And you, now you want water too? Nonetheless, she listens. She goes over. She reaches in the barrel. She makes the meal. She brings the man of God the cake. She gets the water. She prepares to listen in obedience.
Now is the time.